Alright, I'm back, and now we're gonna continue with this fight. So yeah, since last episode, I also made it so that now, when my videos can be longer, so that means you get to listen to me for just a bit longer. It also means that now I pretty much don't have to re-record stuff simply because of time constraints. So yeah. If you thought you were annoyed by me before, just wait till I can post like 20-minute videos. I think the best part of this though is that now, with the longer time limit on my videos, I can now get through this game a bit faster because, yeah, my progress was like crawling before. Enemies here, they're tough, but they're, like, not too tough, I think. I think the trolls are weak to fire. But really, we're just gonna be here for a short bit. Not gonna be here too long. We're just here for the town and the shopping within, because it has some really useful equipment that we can use, which is gonna be good because well, it's gonna be good simply because I have like I think the next dungeon's pretty hard. Yeah, that's why I was going for it. There we go again, dropping my train of thought. It's like it gets derailed constantly. Like, seriously, are the engineers of it just drunk or something? They might be. Drunk driving a train can't be that dangerous. I mean, a train really... It's like stuck to a track. But then again, you know, people get drunk on it, probably causes problems still. We're not gonna get any magic here. It's too expensive and we don't have the spell charges for it quite yet. Not quite yet. Okay, here we go. An upgrade for our sword. Our current sword. Kuma. Let's just... the silver sword. I didn't get it back at, back when we could first get it in Elfland, partly because it was really expensive for the time. But it's like insanely good for this point in the game. Like, seriously. Yeah. In fact, it's so good that they actually had to take out the option to buy it in, like, future remakes since the Dawn of Souls version. My stuff was, like, fixed in the Dawn of Souls version. Okay, what? Okay, yeah. We're gonna give that to Kuma, but, like, we're just gonna keep it in, Zack's. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Okay, we're just gonna keep it, on one of the mages, then, I guess. Earlier I was in a musical mood. Should have heard me sing. You probably can't tell from my recordings as of right now, but I have been told that I have a pretty good singing voice. I was singing this English cover of Attack on Titan I once found on the internet. It's really good, but one weird thing that I found out recently about it is, like, you know how every version... Like, you know how the Attack on Titan theme starts with German and stuff? Like, I can't pronounce it because I would speak German. Thanks, school. But, But it's like, you know, it's a whole thing where it's like do 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 do. And I actually looked up what that was so that I could figure out a way, like, what's the English translation for that? And I found it. It apparently is German for "they're the prey and we are the hunters." And now every time I sing the English version of Attack on Titan, I just go like, I sing it like that. We, the 12 sages, were led here by the stars in prophecy. Yeah, okay. Once the orbs shined with power of earth, wind, fire, and water. The four fiends seized those powers. Okay. Earth, wind, fire, and water. The world is bound by these four powers. Repeating! Each element's power focuses at its altar. Locate and crush the fiend. Then, to make it shine, place the orb on the altar it guarded. Okay. Four fiends are bent on the world's destruction. 200 years ago, the fiend of wind teamed with that of the water to destroy civilization. The earth fiend causes the rot of our land. The fire fiend will burn everything up. As you restore light to the orbs, we will reveal more secrets. Please see us repeatedly. Spoiler alert, we're only gonna see them like one other time in this walkthrough. Light warriors, only you can make the orbs shine again. We must use force only for just purposes. 400 years ago we lost control of the wind. 200 years later we lost the water, then earth and fire followed. The powers that bind this world are gone. And who's this guy? I am Lucan. Now all legends and prophecy will be fulfilled. Our path has been decided. So that's Lucan, the guy who foretold that we would save the world. So yeah, nice meeting him. In the remakes he has sort of a different sprite than everyone, than all those other sages. Which is kind of a nice touch because, you know, he's sort of unique. Anyways, now we've gotten ourselves some better equipment for Kuma. So that is going to do just fine. Geez. Centipedes, or millipedes. I don't know, there's some kind of pedes. But yeah, like I was saying before, apparently that beginning line to the German bit to the Attack on Titan theme, yeah, it means they are the prey and we are the hunters. And now every time I sing that song, in the English version, I just start out with that line. I mean, it fits perfectly in with the melody. I'm not sure why the English cover I listened to originally didn't have it like that. It's like, we are the prey and they are the hunters. You know what? You know what that theme actually goes incredibly well with? Sometimes when I think about it, the plot to this game's sequel, Final Fantasy II. Not like Final Fantasy IV, but like Final Fantasy II, the actual one that was released in Japan only for quite some time. Like, just, I don't know, for whatever reason, I'm surprised that isn't a crossover already. Like, having an anime intro for Final Fantasy II, but the song is the theme from Attack on Titan. I don't know. Maybe I'm just the only one that thinks about that. Someone has to make that crossover, though. Someone just has to. Oh, I got a level up. Nice. That's good, because it'll certainly help the future dungeon. And hopefully bring us closer to getting some more magic. Ah, jeez, there's that noise again. There's that noise again! Laugh track. I've seen a couple of sitcoms, and yet it does seem in some of them it's like every line almost is preceded by a freaking laugh track. It's like, dude, it's not that funny. By the way, if you ever wanted to make that laugh track sound creepy, just think of it, just have this thought then when listening to it. All those people in the laugh track were like, that original laugh track was recorded like back in the 20s. So, yeah, think about that. You're listening to dead people laughing from beyond the grave! And now I've probably ruined laugh tracks for some people. Will people get mad at that? Probably not. Laugh tracks are kind of annoying when it's like, you know, they're preceding stuff that clearly isn't funny. Final Fantasy 1, adventure, excitement, potion buying! Don't worry, it's not gonna be that bad. Alright. Oh, I keep forgetting. I'm used to coming here later, where we'll have a way to traverse this huge lake here, but for now we gotta go all around the freaking thing. I guess that's one way of, like, turning off people to just coming here ahead of time, but I'm smarter than that. I know there's good stuff here. I fitted Kuma with almost everything being silver. Or mithril, as it's called in later remakes, I guess. Sort of fit the fantasy aesthetic more. I actually wanted to use the word mithril once for, like, an idea that I had for, like, a role-playing game, but then I thought, oh, it's only exclusive to some things when spelled a certain way, and I don't want to just rip off stuff blatantly like that. But no, it's used quite a bit in fantasy stuff now. I actually looked up what it is. Mithril, it's like some sort of metal that doesn't exist, but it's like super hard, I guess, or it has some mysterious qualities. I don't know. It's just something that happens to show up in a lot of fantasy stuff. Like this, for instance. You know? I find it funny that in the Hobbit movies, here I go again with another subject that some of you probably might not get, but like, in the Hobbit movies, why is it that Bilbo Baggins gets into very little of the fighting, and yet, when you look back at it, the dwarves needed that mithril vest that they gave him more. Yeah, Bilbo Baggins has a sword during, like, the third movie's entire war. And what do they have him do in one part? Throw freaking rocks. Like, I get, he's a domestic guy, unlike everyone else, but come on, he has a sword! I was not... The Hobbit movies, they were okay, it's just, they aren't the story of the books. Well, the book. Because there was only one Hobbit book. Really, if you have to see a movie of it, watch the animated version. It's at least better, you know? It's at least closer. And I like it better, you know? I like cartoons a lot better than live action usually. Mostly because there's a lot more imagination that goes into cartoons and stuff. Now, if only I myself could draw. Let's see. Do we got any? No. Wait, no. Yeah. Dang it. Still no level 5 magic charges. Gosh darn it. Well, there is one thing that we can buy here. Let's see. Yeah, that's too expensive. The only real big thing that we would still need to get here in Melmond is, like, the knight armor that you saw there. But it's, like, wicked expensive. How odd that I am not technically, like, a valley person or surfer dude kind of guy. That probably never will be, and yet I use stuff like and totally all the time. And stuff like that. I don't know, maybe that's just the culture we live in. Freaking shadows! These guys, they literally do nothing other than attack you, which isn't even all that effective. Like, the only thing they do is cast the Dark Staff, which doesn't work. Another thing in this game that doesn't work. That's 2 things in this house that won't work. Then go fix them. 2 things that won't work! I wonder if anyone gets that reference. Probably some of you at least get it. That's... I don't care what anyone says, that was one of the funnier episodes of SpongeBob. You would think that, since that episode, Squidward would still be remembering that he technically needs the Krusty Krab, but no, he's always like that one guy that works at McDonald's that just gets stuff wrong because he's thinking, I don't need this job. And I'm just like, dude, you're working at a minimum wage place. If you're here, if you've been here a while, chances are you need this. I better stop myself or else I'll start some sort of political debate or something in the comments below. Again, I don't want to cause that. I probably already... I don't know whether or not I already mentioned this, but yeah, I want to start arguments like that. You see that too much in unrelated to stuff anyway. Like, I kid you not, I once saw a humorous, like, YouTube clip. I forget what it was called or what it was about, but I'm like, I had a good laugh. I checked in the comments to see if people were agreeing on how funny it was. I looked and there's like a religious debate in the comments, and I'm like, what the heck? That's not even what's going on here. What's wrong with the internet? It's insane, I tell you what. It's insane, I tell you what. I don't even know if that'll translate to at least decent over the audio. But yeah, here we are at the next dungeon. So, let's see here. A tent should do. A tent should do nicely. Okay, well, this has been going for like 20 minutes so far almost, so I'm just gonna end things off right here. So, once again, leave comments and suggestions on how I can improve myself. Check out my other videos and such. And until next time, guys, stay cappy, my friends. Stay cappy.